Happy Wednesday, Facebook. Gosh, is it Wednesday already? Our time is, this week just seems like it is going by so quickly for me. I don't know about for you. I've been trying to finish up my Christmas shopping. I do most of that online. I am not a shopper at all. I am very much a get it online girl. I don't want to fight the crowds. I don't want to deal with, honestly, I don't even want to deal with the stores. It's just so much easier to do it online. So I guess you could call me a Scrooge at times when it comes to Christmas shopping, but I just don't enjoy that part of it. Of course, I don't enjoy shopping year round. So I am no different in the holidays than I am during the during the rest of the year. But today I want to talk to you about Christmas expectations. If you have read any of my No More Perfect books, which the first one was No More Perfect Moms, the second one was No More Perfect Kids, and then coming out in about 6 weeks is No More Perfect Marriages. And in the No More Perfect books, I talk about the perfection infection. And the perfection infection is when we have unrealistic expectations of ourselves and unrealistic expectations of others. And we unfairly compare ourselves and others to others, and we sometimes unfairly compare our family members, our kids, our marriages to other kids, other marriages. And when we do that, we come up with wrong conclusions. And what I found is that expectations really mess with us. And I once heard somebody say that expectations are preconceived resentments. And it's kind of a strong statement, but I would have to agree, as I have had to really take a look at my own expectations and how they have fueled my own discontentment, because that's what expectations do. They fuel discontentment. And as I've had to do that, I find that I am prone to some pretty high expectations during the Christmas season. And I don't think I'm probably the only one. And so that's why I thought I'd share with you just a little bit about that today. Because, our expectations are fueled by lots of things. They're fueled by social media. The social media, we see everybody's best at Christmas. We see their beautiful tree, and we see Christmas pictures and all of that, and we kind of compare our real life and go, well, in my case, okay, what is today? December 14th? We do not have our tree up. Oh my gosh, we do not have our Christmas tree up. We don't have any Christmas decorations. We are planning on doing that tonight. I don't know if it'll get done or not. We've been doing some house projects. We've had health issues. So what we are going to do is going to be much smaller than in past years. But what I have come to understand is if I'm not careful, that social media will fuel my expectations. It'll fuel my shame. It'll fuel my comparison if I'm not careful about that. So I think that that social media fuels our expectations. I think that the media fuels our expectations. This is the season of Hallmark movies, right? And so if you are at all one that loves to watch the Hallmark movies, or even just the traditional Christmas movies, it can fuel your expectations. And then you kind of go, oh, our life doesn't look like that. Our Christmas morning doesn't feel like that. And what we do then is we begin to have this real sense of discontentment, and our expectations cause us then to see what we don't have instead of seeing what we do have. And so we really have to manage our expectations. We really have to have an understanding of how much they are fueling what we're thinking and what we're feeling. And so when I was thinking about this morning, and I was just having a little bit of quiet time with the Lord and talking to Him about my own expectations and sorting through that, you know what God reminded me of this morning? That there is one healthy expectation to have during the Christmas season, and that is the expectation of Jesus' birth. That is a healthy expectation, and that is what we need to be focused on during this Christmas holiday. Not the presents, not the food, not the decorations, but the God who came to this earth and sent his son to this earth as a child in the most humble way so that we could have a personal relationship with him. And once we have our eyes on that healthy expectation, it puts the rest of the expectations into perspective. So my encouragement to you today is watch where those unhealthy expectations are getting fueled. Don't take the bait. Take a look at what you do have instead of focusing on what you don't have. And move your eyes to the one that came on Christmas Day. Thanks. Talk to you later.